Holy shit, Fear. You are just like here. Like you beat the bot here. Holy shit. We live. Real quick, I'm gonna do my advertisement stuff real quick. And then I gotta figure out what I'm playing because I have a couple of options. I'm gonna run through a couple of the ideas I have. And kind of let you guys pick. So give me just a minute. Just noticed I've been hella early. Lately, it's like almost every stream you're here like right as it starts. I'm not knocking it or anything. We're not there at all. Yeah. Plus the latency is kind of trash. You know, I feel like there's how to say this. There's a level of, you know, how many, like what percentage of people actually use YouTube on a daily basis? Um and surprisingly, I feel like more people use YouTube than Twitch, obviously. Because YouTube as a platform, sorry, I had to adjust my chair because it was a little too low. I feel YouTube as a platform kind of just for everybody is just a little bit better. How the fuck did you move? Sorry, my mic stand just kind of like yeeted itself away from me, and I don't know how. There we go. Is more common using Twitch. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Especially for the fact that, for VODs and everything like that. I'm sorry, my mic stand is just not wanting to cooperate with me right now. For some reason, it's just not standing straight up, and I don't know why. There we go. There we go. But like just for VODs and videos, more people watch videos on YouTube than anything else. So people streaming on it, if it's a channel that you've kind of watched and followed, then if they go live, almost instantly you'll get the notification. But I got a couple options for tonight because I was enjoying playing the or not Joy Creation. Fuck, that'll be for another stream. I enjoyed playing the glitch attraction, but I don't want to just stick with the glitch attraction and finish it and then not have the videos updated or uploaded yet. So I'm gonna let you guys choose because I have a couple games that I wanted to try. There was Juniors, which is a FNAF clone based on the location from what was it, Midnight Motorist, in one of the FNAF games. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Pizzeria Simulator. Or I could do another game, or like Bully Scholarship Edition, because I still need to do part 3. Or we can go down the rabbit hole, which is an RPG called FNAF World. I found out that Scott Cawthon, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, released FNAF World for free on Game Jolt under the name Real Scott Cawthon. So I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna let you guys pick. And Fear, I guess you're the only one here, so I'm gonna let you pick. What should I play? Should I do Bully? Should I do Junior? Should I do FNAF World? Should I do something else that's more just relaxing? Because I'm kind of pissed off with the fact that I don't work tomorrow because they didn't put me on the fucking schedule. Bully? Okay, I hear a bully. Okay, hold on. I gotta check something real quick because something's not loading. Not loading right. It's not. I don't think it's OBS. I think it might just be YouTube not loading something correctly. Give me 2 seconds. Jocks in the game. That's very true. It's very, very, very true. That's weird because YouTube is saying that there's no concurrent viewers, but I know you're fucking watching the stream because you're chatting and you know what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know what YouTube's on about. I could do Bully. I could do Bully Part 3. Go ahead, set up the intro for it, and then do that. That's honestly not that bad of an idea, to be honest. Where I'm at in the game, I don't think I'm quite at the jocks yet. I'm at the preppy kids, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. It's been a couple days. So what I'll do is I'll change the name of this. Make sure if I can spell it right. Have to sewer mission or something. Well, the jocks are one of the last ones you fight before the townies. If my memory serves me right. I'm trying to remember. It's like I said, it's been like 15 years since I played the game. So I'm just trying to remember the. It's like Russell for the bullies, and then the preppies, then the greasers, or the nerds, then the greasers. Nerds, greasers, then the jocks, and the townies. I honestly, it my brain just feels like mush right now, so like that should update here in just a second. Okay. Now I gotta remember for bully, I've got to do the display capture instead of the game capture. Which I'm gonna go ahead and open up bully. I almost didn't want to load there for a second. Skip that because it's really loud. I think, should I go ahead and plug in my controller? Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Quick. That. Back to that. God, this music is just nostalgic every time I play this game. Sometimes I just gotta sit here and just listen to this music. Switch your server to the live screen, why don't we? Welcome back. I don't know why, but it feels like I like bruised my finger or something at some point. It just hurts like right in here. It feels like there's a dent in it too. What the fuck? What the heck's that about? No idea. Alright, let me go ahead and do my intro, and then so we can just get on with the stream, because we're already 11 minutes in and we haven't done anything. So, alright. I am going to turn down the game though a little tiny bit, just because that is really loud. Now you can look at my desktop. Future projects right here. Of course, the game's right here. Alright, let me go ahead and do this intro right quick. How's it going, everybody? My name is Powerless Freddy, and welcome back to Bully Scholarship Edition. Now, where we last left off, if I remember correctly, we just got to, I believe it was Chapter 2. We just beat Russell, and we're about to go do all the preppy stuff now. So we unlocked the town, which means we can unlock bikes now. But I'm not sure if that means that we unlocked the carnival section. I think we did, but don't quote me. So we're gonna find out. So we're gonna jump right on in, waste no time. Don't forget, if you like the video, hit that like button, hit subscribe to get notified whenever I go live or whenever I upload a new video. Yeah, and then hit that bell notification whenever with I'm not doing that. All right, real quick. All right, let me go ahead out here. Wait, hold on, I've got 3 missions. Hold on. So, character sheets, hat trick versus Galloway, and last minute shopping. Our last minute shopping is last minute shopping is the cook. Oh, right on the stairs, my neck. All right, we'll go ahead and do this. I think this is art class. Yeah, art room. Yeah, we'll go and do this, and then we'll do character sheets first.
Here we are again. Please get out your sketchbooks.
We'll go ahead and get this done first. Oh, so close. So there we go. That freeze really helped.
You certainly captured my character, I think. Very talented.
Very talented, huh? Okay. Just realized. Let me keep it on the screen right quick. I forgot. I need to do that. There we go. Talented, I should say. There we go. Forgot I didn't have it for the okay. I didn't even understand a word that said, but okay. Alright, so we're gonna go do character sheets first. That was part of part 1 that we hadn't done yet, so I couldn't understand a word that said. Real quick, how's audio levels? Anybody can tell me? Fear, can you? Could they be a little louder, like game-wise, and me turned down, or? It's good? Okay, cool. Just like how my school speakers sound. Character sheets, there we go. I'm probably gonna skip that cutscene, so I'll fail the mission and redo it. Oh, didn't skip it.
Bunch of thieving jerks.
What's
Okay.
up, Melvin?
Ah, greetings. Jimmy, listen. Some ruffians took it upon themselves to steal my Grottos and Gremlins character sheets and won't return them. We're playing tonight. The whole situation is untenable.
Grottos and Gremlins? Boy, you are sad.
Oh god, the
Sad,
lip sync on
but
Jimmy.
I'm
It's not
distraught.
there.
Role-playing is the high point of human achievement. In fact,
The
upon
just blank
reflection,
stare on his
I am prepared
face.
to offer a bag of groats to the fair knight, whomsoever recovers these precious screens. Do you
Just
accept
the
the
blank
quest?
stare.
How much?
No lip movements.
What?
I mean $10.
Yeah, it's
Wait
PSP lip syncing.
And you can have your pick of my wenches.
Great.
I'm probably just gonna reset the cutscene. Unless the game crashes. Screw it. Nah, I'm not gonna reset it.
All right, you've got something of Melvin's. Get
Yeah,
it.
there's the lip sync.
All right, I'll give it to you if you beat my friend in a little game. He kicks you in the nuts, and you kick him in the nuts until one of you gives up. If you win, you get the sheep. If not, we keep it.
That's just stupid.
No.
Maybe, but I go first.
Oh.
That's some funny stuff right there.
Okay, you win. I give up.
Somebody wants to be handicapped.
Oh, that's just wrong. Somebody wants to be handicapped. Come on, let me over. Thank you. Alright, that's one character sheet down.
I am furious.
I'm kicking this guy's ass. Come on. Come here.
This is the funnest piece of paper I've ever had. Why's your nose good? You forgot your plus points or whatever.
Oh. You dirty little shithead.
You really do care. Don't. Eat more of this good lumber. Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
Come on.
You rub. Hey, that's cheating.
Cheating my ass.
Mom says I have a real temper. You'll see.
That guy looked like he was following me. On the plus side, at least I'm not on a time limit or anything. There's a wall there.
Please help us, Jimmy.
Worst Reggie ever coming your way.
Says wall droppings. People. Take that. Wait, is that a rubber band?
Not bad.
Take that. I just need one more. And it looks like the next class is gym, so if I can just beat this really fast, I'll be able to get a prefect to take me over to gym. Yeah, my finger hurts. Oh my god, I just made an entire loop around this campus. Where the hell is this other one? Is it behind the... No, it's beside the boys' dorm.
Why don't you just take it?
Oh, come on.
There's no such thing as magic, Twig.
Why do you have to be so mean?
Because it's incredibly elusive.
Oh, no, I can't stand it.
I'll take that.
Cool. That was an easy one. I love how I don't get truancy for doing a mission.
So true. You recovered my precious documents. Thank you, sir. You are a noble man indeed.
Just give me the money, Melvin.
You have earned it, and don't forget about
about the wenches.
Don't forget about the luncheon.
Sweet. I don't
Just a little dance. I love it.
don't play RPG.
All right, where's A? Where's the prefect?
You're absent without leave, toilet stand.
Yep, come on. Come on, take me to class. Can you hurry up?
Jock stand. You will respect the homework order.
Thank you. I forget what Gym 2 is. I think it's dodgeball.
All right, you feckless maggots. We'll be playing dodgeball for the next while. Ah, dodgeball. How I love the sound of boys crying in the morning. Much like real life, the strongest will prevail. All right, you lazy bums, look alive.
This is
Good. Hopkins, you're with the wimps. I want everyone to give their best, boys. Their best.
It's E. Row, jump,
I'll
pass.
show you who's the best. Me.
Let's try not to lose this time, guys.
You're outclassed and outmatched.
As usual.
Oh, okay.
I knew you were one of us, Victoria. Me.
This is my time to shine. I don't even need to buy my victory against the likes of you.
I don't like the controls on this.
You're still gonna lose, Mustard Steen?
I'll show you who's the best. You better be ready to lose, cause I'm ready to win.
You, loser brain. You are going to be left in the dust.
Bucky doesn't lose.
Oh, I'm just like spamming. Just spamming shift. Round 2.
You better be ready to lose, cause I'm ready to win.
What?
Forget that I'm an expert.
I'll show you who's the best.
You are going to be left in the dust as usual. Prepare to taste the bitter fruit of law.
You better be ready to lose, cause I'm ready to win. Don't make me laugh.
Yeah, there we go.
Team nerd for the win.
So what if you
Golf claps.
We're still rigged.
Golf claps. Nice.
Booyah!
Accuracy upgrade. You're accurate with your weapons. Nice. Alright, cool. So what are the next missions I've got? Hat trick versus Galloway, last match. Small offenses.
Sweet like candy, you don't want any of it.
I'm not doing you. No. Match versus Galloway. I don't remember what the offense is.
It's hard to get around me. Greetings, comrades.
Why did it not auto scroll? Of course, yeah, of course there's one that has to piss.
Hey, you. Oh.
Alright, which one are you? Are you Hat Trick versus Galloway over here? Oh no, you're out in town. Okay, we're gonna go on adventure. Or is that Hat Trick versus Galloway? Oh, that's small offenses. Okay. Of course I hit this one little blade of grass.
Why hasn't Mommy called me yet?
Yeet. Love getting air on these. I want the bearings that are on this skateboard. Oh wait, small offenses. That's the one with the gnomes. So this is just the little cutscene thing for it. Yeah. I'm sneaking behind this guy that goes in. Ah, okay. I thought I'd be able to just like sneak in past like usual, but oh well. Alright, so I can go to the carnival, so that's good.
Offensive, degrading, patronizing, stereotyping crap. Die!
Hey, lady, you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Look at this.
It's just a garden gnome.
No, it's not. It's an insult. It's a joke. It's demeaning. I mean, I'll happily have kids laugh at me or have grown men ask me to do bizarre things to them, but I will not have this. This is so degrading.
Is there something I can do to help?
Smash them! Smash them all! Old Bullwillville's full of them. Please, I'll even pay you. Just make it stop hurting.
Hmm. Yeah, this was just the cutscene to smash all the garden gnomes. Wait, can I go ahead and just get some tickets?
Welcome, welcome. Baseball is the game, and your aim is up for shame.
What? What? Oh, okay. I didn't understand. I'll do that again.
Welcome, welcome. Now, good luck. You're gonna need it.
I
Yeah,
don't-
boy. Ran
I
out of
don't-
balls.
I don't like the controls for this. I'm not doing this again. I'm gonna go in here because I know there was another way that I sped run tickets. Yeah, this one. I didn't realize there was shift. So I want to unlock the scooter.
Count on Jimmy.
So, I'm gonna play this for a little bit and then I'm gonna fast forward. So I'll see you guys after I'm done.
I'm good. That's all there is to it.
Feeling really lucky, huh? You're stronger than you look.
That's how it's done.
Don't mind me. Life's been hard. Well, looky here.
Nice work, Jimmy.
You must have had a good horoscope today. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how a real man looks.
Hopkins comes through.
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
And done.
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
There we go. Done.
And it's at this point that I'll cut from the normal video. But I do want to see how many tickets I have because I don't know how many off the top of my head.
Hi there.
I have 21 tickets. How many is it for Moped? Is 75 tickets.
Well, I'm done here. Bye.
Nope.
You must have had a good horoscope today.
Sophia, how are you? Are you still here?
You have to have a mean right hook, son.
No sweat.
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
Simple.
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
Jimmy comes through again.
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
I said I'd do it.
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
Another job well done.
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
That's it?
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
Done and done right.
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
That was easy.
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
My work here is done.
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
All sorted.
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
I always knew I could do it.
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
Jimmy Hopkins delivered.
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
I should teach lessons or something.
Just goes to show you. Can't trust him. I don't have no more time for this, boy.
You're a sorry son.
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
Glad that's done.
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
And that's that.
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
I think we can call that a wrap.
You must have had a good horoscope today. You have to have a mean right hook, son.
That's that nonsense dealt with.
Hey, can you let me... Check out the carnival sometime. See ya.
All right. So We're back after playing the game. You can see how many tickets we have now. We need 75 for the scooter. I played the game like that much. Yeah, that's a lot of times. That's I of course I don't remember how many times I actually played it because I wasn't counting. So we're gonna go ahead and buy it.
Good choice.
And exit your moped from any garage. So, all right, now I need to go back to school because it was 11 o'clock. I believe I pass out at midnight. Or is it 1 a.m.? Fuck you, ass. There's the garage. There's the moped. Please see you. You'll get in trouble. I'm not worried about a helmet right now. Just want to get back to my dorm. The turning on this thing is very weird. And going in here. There we go. Alright, real quick. Gonna use a chemistry set. And then I'm gonna save. Just to, you know, clear my own conscience about it. Now I'm gonna go sleep. Alright, so love driving this around campus. Wait for the class to start. I don't know what class it is. I love how they're trying to chase after me while on this thing. Ooh, busted out that late. Get out of the way. They're trying to chase after me on foot. There's the other way. Sorry. What class is it? Oh, it's in the building. Cool. I'm gonna circle around it one more time. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna run it. 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 I'm gonna run it.
I won't stop until you are apprehended.
Goodbye.
Stop that right now.
Nope. Going into my class. I believe this is English. Oh, biology again. Alright, guys, let's see if we can get the frog this time.
Hello, children. Welcome to the world of biology.
Yep.
I hope
Welcome to
you
the world of
all have
biology.
strong stomachs.
Come on, select it. Thank you. What? Excuse me? That was weird, but okay. Costing me precious time. Okay, the music cut out. That's great. It saved me a
What's
lot.
the matter? Don't you like cutting things open?
It saved me a lot of time. It was over the petri dish. By stomach. I got time.
Remember, slow and steady wins the race.
Slow and steady does not win the race when it comes to this class, sir. Because I'm probably going to fail. Because the fucking controls.
Patience, Hopkins. You can't rush science. Really, Hopkins?
So close
You've got to put
again!
some effort
So
into it.
close again! No, I'm not accepting that. I'm doing it again. Because I was so close and the controls just screwed me over. Those controls really just screwed me over on that.
I fear my sight. Oh, really?
I'm honestly confused.
I have an essay on injustice.
I need your help.
I don't care. I'm here for my class.
See you later, buddy.
Hello, children. Welcome to the world of biology. I hope you all have strong stomachs.
Okay. We're gonna do this again. If my scalpel would stop going all over the place, that'd be great.
Take your time, boy. Dissection is an art.
Don't drop it, it'll drop it for you. Cool.
No, no. Gently, carefully.
I should have plenty of time now.
Take your time, boy. Dissection is an art.
Don't tell me I have to do all of them in the time frame. I'm just gonna go ahead and start this.
Funny, Hopkins.
All right,
I didn't
so
think you
there
would
is
be this
no
sweet
way
this time.
to do that without controller. So I'm gonna do that in a later part. I'm not gonna worry about that right now because you have to do all of them in the time frame, and that's so stupid. And I'm not making this a biology video. Okay, what do we got? Hat-trick Galloway, last minute shopping. I'm gonna do Hat-trick Galloway because last minute shopping is gonna take a little bit.
I was giving that nerd fatty a wedgie here to slay.
Oh, they're both downstairs. Okay.
Hey, Jimmy, think you can help me out?
No, I can actually.
School rules are quite clear on this subject. Quite clear. No alcohol on school grounds. You're drunk. I can smell it on your breath. I can see it in your eyes.
I'm not drunk.
Drunk? In charge of children? What kind of monster drinks in front of children?
Parent?
A disgraceful one, yes. You've got a problem, haven't you?
I'm just under a lot of pressure.
Well, I'm a kind and supportive colleague, Galloway. And as such, I think it is my duty to get you sacked.
Do whatever you want, Hattrick. You always do.
The head will find out about this.
Patrick's a jerk.
You okay, sir?
Jimmy. No, I'm not okay. I'm half drunk and I'm about to get fired. Fantastic. Oh, I'm a washed up old drunk and I'm only 34. English, you see, is a difficult subject to teach.
He's only
I've
34?
tried any number of things to dull the pain.
What's older than
Yoga,
that?
Meditation, needlepoint, looking at dubious sites on the internet. But nothing dulls the pain like scotch.
Come on, sir. Put that away.
Are you mad? This is manna from the gods!
Give me that. Let's get rid of this before you get busted.
That's very kind of you, Jimmy. Miss Phillips is the only teacher to know about my vice. Take it to her. She will know what to do.
Pulls out another bottle from his desk. He's only 34? That's a lot older than that. This one is in...
Looks like Hattrick and Galloway are at it again.
Better collect this.
You! What are you doing? That's disgusting!
I believe there's an Easter egg if I go here.
These are very serious allegations, Mr. Hattrick. You'll see. We won't get away with it this time. Get
Fuck you. Screw you. I gotta go into that bathroom.
Aren't you the jokester?
Hopkins, I see you there. You're so...
You wait now.
I'm trying to find a bottle of alcohol. Let me out of here. Let me out of here. You're blocking the way. Ah, damn it. I shouldn't have hit her.
A
Does he really
teacher
believe
had
all
to
that
physically
BS he
apprehend
says?
you. This is your only warning. Don't mess up again. Now get out of here.
Alright, we're gonna try that again.
Would you mind giving me a hand?
No.
School rules are quite clear on this subject.
Alright, I'm gonna start with that bottle all the way over there first.
Hi. Want to be friends? Hopkins, I see you there.
Last stall, like that.
I order you to wait.
Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Please let me jump over, thank you. Do this quickly.
Like Patrick and Galloway are at it again.
Yep.
You! What are you doing? That's disgusting!
Last one is in here.
Get to your class.
Alright, I gotta do this quick. So, skateboard. Do you even skateboards, bro? It's Phillips.
Here they are. I think that's all of them.
Thanks, Jimmy. You're welcome, miss. Please, take this.
Oh, oh, that's right, because I unlock photography if I do this. Oh, what are they doing?
I'm good. What can I say?
Oh, I see. You're too smart.
Actually, yeah, take me to class.
Let's discuss your punishment, Hopkins.
Take me to class. Music 2!
Most grown-ups idiots.
Now then, is everyone here? Excellent. Let's proceed.
I believe it's the 2 alts again. Yep. Let's see what song this is. %? Excuse me?
You're a natural at banging out the rhythm, Jimmy.
Fear, is everything looking good on your end? Because it says I've gotten no concurrent viewers, I've had no chat rate, and no views. Is like everything good on your end? This is weird. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Yeah, band shirt. All right. That should have been all the missions for that, or all the classes for that day. Yeah, I'm just not doing biology again. I'm just gonna wait until I have my controller. Had the stream playing the entire time. Okay, just making sure.
Nice.
Ah, shut up, kid. It adds flavor to it.
Ugh.
You wanna give it a go?
Sure.
Try and get some bits in it.
I've got performance anxiety.
Get used to it, kid. You're a man. It's all downhill from here, my friend. Anyway, what do you want?
Nothing.
Oh, I got the fly.
He did? Oh, yeah! I need you to go to town and pick up some meat and other things for me. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to put one of Ms. Phillips' cats in the casserole again. Let me see. I need some meat from Yum Yum Market. Oh, and a razor from the barber's for my stash. And, oh yeah, some new knickers from Worn In. I've had these on since last term. Hurry up! Go, take my bike. It's that fine machine out there by the school gates.
All right.
That kitchen would not pass safety code at all. I don't know if taking the bike would actually be like beneficial, to be honest.
I found a toenail in the meat.
I found a toenail in the meatloaf. God. Yeah, what's weird is it says that I've gotten like no views on this stream, which you're here, so I know that's not true. Cigar and meatloaf. Yeah.
Another shoplifter.
Score.
Welcome, welcome. I give
Another
you
one
a
for the
good
collection.
haircut. Io sono il migliore del mondo.
And then Yum Yum Market across the street.
Welcome to Yum
Ah,
Yum.
yes, the discount meat. It expires at midnight.
Expires at midnight. That's great to hear. Alright, cool. Let's go. Yeah. Let me finish this mission and then I'll make my comment about that.
But I know who did. Have you ever been to the carnival? You ever...
You better use that meat soon. The clerk said it expires at midnight.
See you soon.
Nonsense. There are no fuzzy eaters at Bullworth. It'll last for a month.
That's disgusting.
Okay, bye.
See you around, buddy.
Ain't no stopping Jimmy Hopkins.
Alright, so real quick, while I have this pause so I'll edit this part out. I did see that Red Dead Redemption 1 is coming for the PS4 and the Nintendo Switch. However, I can kind of see why they're doing it on those platforms, specifically because it's not a full remaster. It's a reporting. So they're porting it over to the PS4 and Nintendo Switch, which means by direct comparison, it'll be available on the PS5 through backwards compatibility. And then the Xbox Series X, S, and 1 have all had Red Dead Redemption 1 in some form on those consoles via backwards compatibility from the Xbox 360. So I understand why they're doing it, but they could have just said for PS4 or PS5, I mean. So yeah, it's odd. It's very odd. Also, did you hear about the leaks about the M3 possibly coming out in October? They're currently in testing right now. So it looks like we might actually get Macs with our like Mac Minis, at least Mac Minis with the M3 chip. I mean, the thing went up. The thing went up. What's it on this phone? Where they meet the requirements. The thing went up like the time frame. I know they're currently testing right now, so it's probably still gonna come out in October. Honestly, it's probably still gonna come out in October. They might push it back to like late fall 2023 when they're actually gonna ship them out and still have their developer conference about it. But currently M3 is being tested. And that's coming from several leaks. So I'm kind of excited because like for the 3nm chips for the phones from like, oh yeah. So here's what I predict. 3nm won't come to phones until 2024's release of the iPhone 16. I believe the iPhone 15 will be a slight spec bump from its current standing of the iPhone 14. I believe you will have better cameras. I would likely to say that there would be USB-C charging, even though it's at USB 2 speeds, which Apple, get rid of frickin' USB 2 speeds. Give us USB 3 speeds, especially with raw footage you can capture with the iPhone 14 and hopefully soon to be 15. It'll give you access to iOS 17 upon release, hopefully. I just think 3nm, I don't think is going to make it into the 15. I think it might make it into the 16. Plus, with 3nm chips, giving it that much longer of a time frame means they can get that 80% to 100%. But also, what do you call it? Apple certified USB-C cables. They will higher speeds compared to the regular USB. Okay, so here's what I mean by that. So the port on an iPhone, I'm going to use mine as kind of a test result. The Lightning port on an iPhone has always, since it's been released, been at USB 2 speeds. There is a rumor, and you gotta take this with a grain of salt then, that because USB-C is just a connector, you can use a USB-C cable you can still use a USB-C port that's only wired for USB 2. Because the difference between USB-C and USB-C 3.0 and USB-C 2.0 is the amount of connectors that are connected to the port itself. So you can still have a USB-C port, but it run at like Gen 2 or even Gen 1 speeds. It all depends on how they can put the connections into the phone and what they are planning to do with it. Yes, they have higher speed cables, specifically for the Thunderbolt ports that you find on Apple's Pro Display XDR, Studio Display, Mac Minis, MacBook Pros, the new iMac, or the new Mac Pro. I'm sorry, not iMac. Well, yeah, I think they're on the iMacs as well, the 24-inch iMac. So all of their like laptops and everything, the Lightning port is specifically only currently used on their phones and on the Apple Magic Mouse. That is it. Those are literally the two products that they have on the market that have Lightning. So it was about to be time that they unveil an iPhone with USB-C, especially with backlash that they've been getting from the EU. But again, they can still have a USB-C port on the phone that still runs at 2.0 speeds. All it is switching out the connector. And I think the whole reason why Apple has held on to Lightning for so long is because it has been a proprietary connector that Apple has been like manufacturing for third parties to be able to use with their products, and that's how they've been able to get their money. Like having the sticker on the box that says, I forget what it's called. Like certified for Apple, I think it is. Like certified for iPhones. From rumors and stuff, all iPhone 15 models are expected to have USB-C ports. Only the Pro models support at least USB 3.2 or Thunderbolt 3 or faster data train. Yeah, so the Pro models are going to sell more because of the USB 3.2 speeds or Thunderbolt 3. Thunderbolt 3 and USB 3 are kind of similar. Thunderbolt 3 allows for displays as well, so you might have that actually connected to a GPU. This is coming from an Apple supply chain analyst, Ming-Chi Kuo. He expects iPhone 15 and 15 Plus to remain limited at 2.C. Yep, exactly. So unless you're going to pay the extra money for the Thunderbolt 3 and probably a better screen, higher refresh rate, and all that fun stuff, which I'm rocking daily a iPhone XS Max. Have been since its release. The few problems that I have with it currently, my Lightning port on the bottom is giving up the ghost, so I've got to get in there and either put in a new cable or wait for the 15 to come out and then do that. If everything in life that I'm currently dealing with goes according to plan, I will be getting the 15 when it comes out, as well as probably a new MacBook. Because currently, I think I've mentioned this on the stream before, mentioned this in videos. Currently, I'm running a 2012 MacBook Pro, the i7 variant with, I think, 6 or 8 gigs of RAM in it. So people can gift you stuff. People can gift stuff if they'd like. It is a by person basis. I don't have a what do you call it? A PO box set up. But person by person basis, if I know you and I trust you, I'll give you my physical address. If I don't trust you, I'll unfortunately say you can't give me anything right now. Fear, I trust you. You've been in my streams, you've been helping me out for so long. If you wanted to gift me something, like, definitely. And I'd happily return the favor, obviously. Also, something that I've been kind of been pushing around in the old noggin here. So my band Red Bullet is probably going to be shouldn't say probably, we are going to be doing a new line of merch here soon for the fall. Yeah, I didn't expect you had a 2012 MacBook. Yeah, I've been rocking that thing ever since 2012. Bought that thing brand new from Apple. I got it when I was in college. I've only had to do really 2 major repairs on it. And then obviously some upgrades. But the 2 major repairs that I had, the first one was the screen and the actual glass on the screen. Not the screen itself. The screen itself is fine. The glass in front of the screen cracked. It was when me and my ex were moving. I had it packed up in a box. I didn't have a carrying case for it or anything, or a backpack. So I ended up packing in a box with a couple other things that were in my office at the time. And when we got back to it, apparently something had shifted or something, and it left a nice, actually, I do. Haha! Hold on, I'll actually show you. So, I've done a couple things to it, a couple of things for privacy reasons, but here it is, 2012 MacBook Pro. It's still got the LED light in the Apple, but I don't know if because the light might be too bright. Let me see. That's too dark, of course. I'm trying to see. Right here is going to be that, yeah, you can see it right there in the light. There's a nice dent in the aluminum. Just right there. Yeah, it's slight, you can feel it. But honestly, if you're like really like looking at it from the top, you can't really see it unless you're looking for it. But no, this thing has served me very well. The battery's dead right now, but like, turn back on that light. But this thing has served me well over the years. But when we moved, I had this thing packed sideways like this. I'm sorry. Yeah, I had it like that. So that way, that part was kind of like in the middle. And something shifted in the box while we were driving, and it pushed into it. I got lucky that the LCD part of the screen was not damaged in any way. I took it out, I inspected it, obviously. At the time, I had an iFixit kit, which is a really fancy screwdriver set for fixing phones and whatnot. So, fuck you. So, I had to replace the glass on it, which honestly, that wasn't that hard to do. It was just some pieces of adhesive going around the outside edge. Didn't have to take off the full screen assembly, which was nice. I was able to get a factory original, mind you. Still had like the MacBook Pro logo on the bottom of it. Linus Tech Tips has been sponsored by iFixit. Yeah, exactly. When I started watching Linus Tech Tips is when they started doing the iFixit stuff, and that's how I knew about iFixit. Funny enough, and I'll get back to the MacBook here in a second. I'm actually a certified repair person through iFixit. I did the whole course and everything, and I get discounts off iFixit parts and everything. So yeah, fun fact. Yeah, I ran a phone repair business in 2019 for about a year until COVID hit, and then like I couldn't get parts. That was the problem. When COVID hit, I couldn't get parts. People were asking me to fix their stuff. And I'm like, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. I can't get parts. Because I was dealing with iFixit at the time, and they didn't even have parts. It wasn't until after the borders had been lifted for China that they had started getting more certified Apple products back in. And it was after that point, if you remember, timeline-wise, after that Apple started locking down all of their stuff. So they were locking down batteries, they were locking down screens, they were locking down home buttons. It's around that time the home button was still a thing on most phones, especially on the iPhone SE 2020, and then the iPhone SE 2018, I believe it was. And then the iPhone 8 was still a thing. Yeah, so the home button was still a thing, but they had locked down the home button, they locked down screens, they had locked down batteries, they had locked down motherboard replacements. So like I couldn't do anything. Only thing I could really do was do Samsung phones, but Samsung screens are expensive. Like here, real quick. I'm gonna fire up a brand new instance so that way I can show you. So iFixit. Yes, that's Reverb, just so everybody knows. If you don't know what Reverb is, it's where you can get used music gear. iFixit.com. I don't think I'm logged in. Yeah, I'm not logged in. Okay, so this, actually real quick, I'm gonna pull this over here and log in so I can show you the price comparison. Am I in? All right, cool. All right. Fear, real quick. Give me a phone. Any phone. Give me a random phone. Could be Samsung, could be Apple. iPhone 8. All right. iPhone 8. All right, so we've got 8 Plus, the 8 Plus, and then 8. Which one do you want? 8 Plus or 8? Okay. iPhone 8. here's all the guides that you can find, and obviously with the free, if you don't have an account, you can get these as well. But let's say, for instance, you needed to do a screen. At the very top, it'll give you the introduction. It'll tell you the parts that you need. So the screen itself, the assembly, lower display cable, and then you can do a used iPhone screen. And then you've got the tools that you can buy. Yeah, the options they have are cool. But most of these I already had, with the exception of the eye opener. Which the eye opener is something you put in the microwave, it heats up, you pull it out of the microwave, you put it on the phone, it heats up the adhesive around the phone. It's a very nifty little item. But okay, let's go to iPhone 8 screen. Now, this is the kit that you can get, standard. So with the kit, it comes with the suction cup to get the screen off, comes with the adhesive for the screen, the phone screen itself, and then a small screwdriver with bits in order to get the phone open and get parts out of it that you need. The spudger tool with both the pointy side and kind of a flatter edge side. I always use the flatter edge side because it worked the best. Set of tweezers that are ESD safe, and then the iFixit prior tool, which you can get under and pry. And I believe it came with a set of picks as well. Yeah, it came with like a pick. So all of that you can get and repair a phone for $54.99. Not bad. Take it to the Genius Bar. It's going to be about 100, 200 bucks for it, right? Perfect. I charge about 20 bucks extra just to cover parts and labor because it does take about an hour to do. I can do it at any fast food chain that has seating. I can do it at any, like, I went to a school to repair a couple phones that some teachers had. But if you go to parts only, original price is $49.99. I get 15% off since I'm a pro member. And since I'm a certified technician for iFixit, like through their partner program, I spent $42.49 for the actual part itself. It's a great deal. It's 15% off. Great. That's just for the part itself. That doesn't include the kit. Now, it does come with the warnings, and I have to put these warnings in every contract that I do. For the simple fact that I don't want to do this, give it to a customer like, oh, why does it look weird? Why doesn't it have the full functionality like, you know, my original phone did? I want my money back. Because I've had that happen before. And I have to show them on the website, this particular website, where I bought the phone from, that it even says True Tone functionality is disabled after the screen replacement, even when using an original Apple screen. The Touch ID function will only work with your phone's original home button assembly. This replacement part does not include the home button. Ooh. Ow. Okay. You need to transfer the button assembly from your old display to Retina Touch ID to retain Touch ID. Thank you. I actually had to put that word for word in the description of the contract that I was signing. So the contract that I would lay out would lead the person's name, the date at which I'm coming to assess the screen, or whatever the problem the device is. I would write down my notes about what the problem could be, and then I would do a quick check on my phone with iFixit, look up parts. I would label each part, how much each part costs, tally it at the very end, add like $20 to $30 for like labor costs, because I didn't want to like I wasn't trying to like get them out of any money. Like I want to help them. I want them to be able to use their phone for longer periods of time. And on average, it ended up being between $100 and $300, roughly, depending on the job that I had to do. Between the job and the phone that I had to do. I would then have at the bottom of the section, if this particular phone has this feature, check here, and I checked there, and it had like the little description of True Tone functionality is disabled up to the screen replacement, yada yada, etc., etc. I had a couple of little boxes because some phones didn't have the ability to do True Tone, so I didn't have to check those. Some phones didn't have the home button thing, etc. You know. So, and then I would list out, you know, the assembly contents, so that way people would know ahead of time, because they would get a copy of this as well. I would make a copy, send it to them, be like, this is everything you need to know about the repair that I'm doing. Being fully transparent. Being like, okay, here's the original versus what you're getting. And usually it's the same thing. So I would be transparent with them. I have nothing to gain other than a reputation. Like 20 to 30 bucks. Usually that's enough to cover gas and whatnot, maybe lunch if I could decide to go out. I was doing this to help the community. Plus, most of the other places, like the little kiosks you find in malls and whatnot, they were charging like $100 to like $100 for the replacement of the phone, and then whatever the parts cost. And I'm like, nobody is gonna spend close to $150 to $300 in a kiosk to fix their phones when they can go out and buy a brand new phone or get their phone fixed through Apple for cheaper. That's why I lowered my costs. Like, I want to get out there and get people in the door. I did micro soldering. I help people like reflow different components on their MacBooks. 30% of that probably goes to the person who fixed it, while the rest goes to the company. Exactly. So, me being a one-man operation, there was one person, and I will never forget this because he thought it was sketchy as hell that I was sitting in a McDonald's repairing a phone. I pulled up a video of Snazzy Labs, of somebody doing the same thing in China, replacing a screen on a phone in a McDonald's. He's like, okay, that doesn't seem that common. I've just never done it before. And I'm like, I'm here to make you feel comfortable about the transaction. I'm able to do it right here in front of you, so that way you can see everything that I'm doing. Full transparency. So, I had done MacBooks, I had done phones, both Apple and Samsung. Samsung ones were a bitch, though. I'll get into that here in a little bit. But, you know, that's just what I did for about a year, right before COVID. So, yeah. Real quick, I'm going to look up a Samsung phone. Galaxy Note. I'm gonna just Google Galaxy Note. It's Galaxy Note 9, Note 20. We'll go with the Note 8. Repairability is a 4 out of 10, which means a lot of this you can't repair. But back cover, battery, S Pen, front glass. So we'll go. Actually, no, because I didn't do a lot of. I did a lot of Note 9s. Oh, I'm trying to remember which one I did the most. So I think it was the Note 5. I want to say Note 5. Had a couple Note 3s. I had to turn them away because I told them at this point just get a brand new phone. I can't remember. It's 2015. No, because the ones that are replaced came out in like 2017. So would that be the Note 6? So maybe Note 7? Note 7. No. They had a lot more guides for it. Now I'm just trying to recall back to like 2019 me, just like try to figure out what I was doing. Was it the Note 8? Was it the Note 8? It had to have been. That's in 2017. The Note 9. It was the Note 9. Yeah, because it had all of these. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to, like, go back. Like, a lot of people that had Samsung phones in 2019 had the Note 9. Anyway, sorry. So, most of which was battery. And it wasn't that hard to get a battery. So, just for context, $20 battery. If I were to go, yeah, I can't even get the replacement pricing on it because it's a standard battery. But if I go to, where was it? Just battery display assembly. I think it was the display assembly. Yeah, here it is. So, the original price of this screen for a Note 9 made in 2018 is $219.99. My 15% off gets it to $186.99. And it's all because Samsung has to be an asshole that has a bunch of extra shit inside of their display. Granted, it's a wonderful display. Wonderful display, but just made it more complicated. And when I tell people, hey, you know, $186.99 is going to be the part, they're like, oh, at that point I could just get a new phone. And I'm like, unfortunately, yes. And then, because that's the screen, that doesn't cover the rear cover adhesive. Because in order to do the Note 9, you have to remove the S Pen, eject the SIM card tray, move the SIM card tray, apply the heated eye opener, and apply it to the right edge of the back of the phone. So every step that I had to do with this phone was through the back of the phone. There's a ton of ribbon cables back here too, especially for that fingerprint sensor that was on the back. You had to wedge that up. Pray to God you didn't hit that ribbon connector there, otherwise you're fucked and you have to replace the whole back. Yeah, talk about back shots. Whew. Take the whole rear cover off. And then remove the upper mid frame, which is all that assembly, which includes the wireless Qi charging and the camera, or the back cover assembly for like the Qi chargers and around the cameras. You had to disconnect the battery. At that point, you're already step 18 and you're disconnect the battery. You had to remove the actual mid frame of it, which is that black plastic piece that goes around it. The plastic cover that was next to the battery. And then that's the bottom of the mid frame. You had to remove the front camera assembly. Remove the iris scanner. Disconnect the front sensor array. Disconnect the display assembly. Like you're getting the full view here. You have to almost fully disassemble the phone just to replace a screen. Like I'm gonna keep scrolling for a second. Remove the battery is step 37. The fact that you have to remove the battery at all to even get to the front screen is abysmal. And they're having you pull it up with a suction cup. Like, remove the battery. Apply a few drops of 90% isopropyl alcohol to the battery as well as the bottom, along the bottom and upper left corner of the battery, because there's adhesive under there. Wait a couple of minutes for the alcohol to soften and the adhesive under the battery. Hold the phone at various angles to help the alcohol flow under the battery, because that shit dries almost instantly. And then, once it's applied, you apply a suction cup, lift the battery straight up until there's a gap large enough for the opening pick. And you have to pray to God at this point that you haven't busted the battery. Spudger to get a couple of the other front sensory pieces off. Remove those pieces. And then from there, that is the full front of the phone. Literally have to disassemble the entire fecking phone. And then, conclusion. To reassemble the device, follow the steps in reverse order. Take your e-waste to an R2 or e-Stewart certified recycler. You could not take it to a standard recycler for it. You can obviously send the broken screen to iFixit for a rebate back. And that's what I would usually do to get a little bit of money back off the repair. Repairs didn't go as planned. Check out our answers community for troubleshooting help. This is full. Or it was. Excuse me? Hold up. Why is there no... This used to be full! Oh well. Regardless. Like, 1 to 3 hours to replace a screen. It took me every bit of 2 hours to replace the screen. But I also get, like, 15% off of iFixit kits as well. So, the ProTech toolkit. This is the toolkit that I use the majority of the time. Now, I have bits missing. I can't actually find the screwdriver part of it anymore. Like some of these tools I don't have anymore because I lost them. This is actually a flap that covers this, so none of these things scratch anything. The screwdriver part actually is magneted on, so you can pull it off and actually just use that part. The ESD strap band I never used. The suction cup was weak. Like, that suction cup was weak. 64-bit driver. But yeah, so what was the topic that was? Oh yeah, so the upgrades that I did to my Mac, or the things I had to repair. The glass screen from it shattering, and it didn't fully shatter, like it was still in place. But the screen, because it broke, the glass of it broke, and then I had to do a motherboard swap because out of nowhere, and I don't know what caused this. I don't know if it was my Thunderbolt dock that I was using at the time, or if I just had a power surge at some time. It fried both my USB ports, my Thunderbolt port, my SD card slot, and I couldn't use any of the I/O on it. Like, I would get flashes of the USB port working from time to time, but it was never guaranteed. But it was charging and everything, so I could still use it. It wasn't until like a year later that I could actually afford to get a genuine replacement motherboard for it that was the same CPU that was on it, which was the i7, clocked at I think 3.5 gigahertz. And then the minor upgrade was the extra 2 gigs in RAM, and then I put a WD Black SATA SSD in it versus the standard SSD standard drive, which I actually use that drive to this day. It's still a good drive. It never failed me, but like I use it as like a backup drive. But yeah. So before this, I was on the topic of merch. So one of the ideas I have for merch, I'm going to be doing with the band first, see how it does there, and then bring it over to us for Powerless Freddy. Are, if you've ever seen the little charms on Crocs, thinking about doing Powerless Freddy and Red Bullet ones of those for Crocs. I don't know what the market is for Crocs. I don't know how many people actually wear Crocs or put those little things on them, but it'd be a nice little touch. We're also going to be doing new hoodies, new shirts, because the new album is, I'm going to leave a little hint for the album right now. It's very colorful in a literal sense. We're taking inspiration from the late 80s to the early 2000s as far as all the music on there. We've decided we're picking 10 to 12 of our favorite bands from that era, and we're doing songs in the style of them. So we're not doing cover songs. We're doing songs in the style of that band. So like, one of the ideas I have is for a song that I'm writing that is based around the album of Green Day's American Idiot. With the thunderous drums, the hard-hitting bass lines, the really powerful guitar tones, and then the kind of the almost angelic sort of like harmonies of a choir for like a rock opera. Because that's what American Idiot was a rock opera. So we're taking different albums from different bands that were from the late 80s to early 2000s and kind of doing a 10 to 12 song album based off of those artists and kind of paying homage to what me and my drummer grew up with, and you know, our style that has kind of unfolded over the last almost 10 years of us playing together. We've been playing ever since 2015. We are hoping to try to get the album out middle of next year, because there's a lot of production we're doing. I can tell you one artist I'm trying to throw into the mix is Avenged Sevenfold, and I want to do something off of their oh god, it was the album that had like Nightmare and Little Piece of Heaven, and there was a couple other good songs on there. I think Backcountry was on there. But specifically, like, I want to do Avenged Sevenfold, Green Day, Blink-182, My Chemical Romance. Those are like my top 4 that I want to do. Anyway, we need to get back to the video because I've been ranting for about almost a half hour now. So let's go ahead and, all right, we just finished this mission. All right, so what's the next mission we got to do? A Little Help 2, movie tickets, prep challenge. Okay, I don't remember what A Little Help 2 is.
Hello.
Can you move? Can you move?
I like you, Jimmy, but I probably shouldn't, you know. Why won't you leave me alone?
I'm gonna go do the prep challenge because I think the... Wanna call me Sitch? I'm telling. Yeah, I'm gonna go do the prep challenge and essentially try to figure out what I gotta do there. I think it's this one that I have to go get new clothes for. And it's not my bike anyway.
Hey, it's the latest fashion statements on the internet. Come on! Make him bleed! Maybe I can use this to my advantage.
Dream home in the Vale worth $1 million.
Get it to him! Come on! I've got a lot of time on this meeting.
Hopkins is surprisingly tough.
That looks like it hurt.
There's another round after this?
His left eye looks swollen.
Like my shoes? They're genuine Hopkins.
Oh.
Couldn't you just be friends?
No.
Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
Hopkins, you're such a whip. Hopkins, you're pathetic. It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
Look at that ridiculous fighting! That's the best you can do? Hopkins, go home! Ridiculous fighting!
I can do so much better, you know?
Oh, don't worry. Jimmy's tough.
That's the best you can do? $50 says that Hopkins is going to fight it.
Yeah, he's just knocked the fuck out in the corner.
I'll do a round against Hopkins after this fight, if there's anything left.
I love watching a good match. That's the best you can do? That's the best you can do? That's the best you can do?
Careful!
That's the best you can do? That's the best you can do? I still think Hopkins will lose. That's the best you can do? That's the best you can do? That's the best you can do?
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
That's the best you can do? Give it to him!
God, just the that's the best you can do. It's so annoying.
Who's stopping Jimmy Hopkins?
Come on, Justin.
That's the best you can do.
Come on, Justin.
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do.
I'll get him in the next round.
Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do.
I believe I've got one more person I've got to fight.
Stopping Jimmy Hopkins.
Give it to him. Come on. That's the best you can do. Give it to him. Come on. That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do. I've got a lot of money to bet on this.
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
Give it to him. Come on.
Nice.
Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do.
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
That's the best you can do.
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing. It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do.
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
That's the best you can do.
That'll do it.
Ain't no all right, I won. Give me my prize.
There's a little problem. Your parents have to be members of the board for you to be eligible. Tell you what, old chap. We'll give you that old abandoned beach house. Should be nice once you clean it up.
Thanks. This is what I wanted. I wanted that other save point.
Ain't no stopping Jimmy Hopkins.
Did your mom dress you today?
No, movie tickets, the eggs. Woo.
Listen, pal, help a poor desperate fella.
Nope. I'm going to do this mission with Pinky.
Have you ever indulged in reciting
Literally 2 people in line.
Hey, Jimmy Hopkins.
Do I know you?
No, I'm Pinky, but I know all about you. Everybody's talking about you. Everybody says that you're mean and angry and you like fighting.
Huh.
Gary said you're so mad because you're sexually confused.
Yeah, well, Gary talks a lot of crap.
Oh, I know. I don't like him. He likes to torture people.
So what? He's not gonna torture me.
Well, I'm glad you're not sexually confused.
Really?
Yeah, I like you, Jimmy Hopkins.
Really?
Yeah?
But I need you to do something for me.
What a surprise.
I'm last in line, and this movie means everything to me. I'm gonna get terrible seats. Can you please get rid of all these people for me? Please, Jimmy?
What's in it for me?
I'm a princess!
Oh.
And I need people to do things for me. So hurry up, because I want to be first!
Oh, man. All right.
All right, real quick. Fear, I want to commission you to do something real quick. I want to see if you... I'm going to put you to the test. A new thumbnail for whenever I go live. Something kind of in the vein of what I'm currently using now. But I'm looking at the thumbnail that I used, and I'm not happy with it. I kind of did it like really quickly, but I'm not happy with it. I like the Live Now logo, like that thing in the like upper right hand corner. But I'm just not liking it. So I want to see what you can do. I want you to put your creative skills to the test for me. Aspect ratio has to be 16:9, just same as like a 1080p screen, and it doesn't even have to be that big. So, because I think there's a limit on file size that you can do too. For more, no, I don't know necessarily red, but like I want something different. I want to have, lack of better terms, I want a variety for when I play different games. So like Bully, GTA, horror games, things like that. Just kind of a variety. Separate from the thumbnails that I would use for videos. Not necessarily for each game, but like different genres. So like if I play Faz, that would qualify under horror. If I play Bully, that would qualify like under a GTA kind of RPG sort of style, sort of thing, like story-based RPG. Like different genres rather than each game. So like horror would be like Phasmophobia, Demonologist, Five Nights at Freddy's, things like that. Yeah. So like just different varieties. No rush on it either, so because I know that shit kind of takes a little bit, so like, and I'll definitely give credit where credit's due about you made the thumbnail and everything like that, obviously. All right, let's clear the line for Pinky. All right. Oh. No. And there was no real place I could save. Alright, well, that's gonna be the end of the video then. It's a shame it had to end on a crash, but you know, stuff happens. So I'm gonna leave the video here, and I'll continue on the next one. I'm gonna see if I can grind to get back up to that point where I was off stream, or like off video, off stream, or whatever. So yeah, check out the links below if you haven't already. Hit the like, sub, and hit the bell notification in case you want to know whenever I go live. And yeah, that's it for me. So I hope you guys have yourselves a good night. Want to rest, shaft, and independent where you guys are. Catch you right back here on the next video. So see you guys. Okay, I'm not leaving it off like that. I wanted to end the video there. I'm gonna grind to get back up to that point where we were at. So now we're off video. This is only part of the deleted scene stuff for the VOD. So that is heart-wrenching to the fact that we got there. And I don't remember where I saved last. That's the problem.
How can I be expected to survive on... More people could just educate themselves.
Oh, I gotta do both of them. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. I think I've got to do biology again. I'll just skip biology and do the... Let me just double check, make sure it's biology, because I'll do music again, because that's pretty easy. If it's biology, I'll switch and do the other ones.
There was a big fight out at Schoolworks Academy.
Bulworth Academy. Which I want to say it is biology.
I hear you're mechanical
No,
labs.
because I don't want to
I'm
put
not sure I
myself.
believe it. Care to prove me wrong? What's up?
Really need to beat someone's...
I just remembered. I'm late with my story. Give me a hand.
No need for complex reasons.
Hey. Oh, Jimmy.
You're a complete loserhead.
Hi.
Lame boy.
I'm telling on you. I'm already behind schedule. I really have
Yeah,
to
it's biology. I'm not gonna do biology. I'm gonna do last minute. I'm gonna do this one.
The student body is reminded that food is for eating, not throwing.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just skip this cutscene. I'm doing a mission for a teacher.
You could have killed me with that thing.
I'm just gonna run around town.
You really should be in school. I might need that.
I'm doing.
Learn much by skipping school.
I'm doing a mission for a teacher.
You'll learn a lot by skipping school.
I'm just too
I'm getting on and off the bike. I just won't.
You are lucky, my friend.
That's
no
for me.
waited today.
Why aren't you in class? What else could you possibly want, Steve?
I'm doing a mission so I make money.
Hello.
I say good idea. School's useless. The fact that I'm running, like sprinting to get a little bit faster with my right hand and pushing forward.
Last time I dreamed
Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. There we go.
You better use that meat soon. The clerk said it expires at midnight.
Nonsense! There are no fuzzy eaters at Bulworth. It'll last for a month.
Done and done right. Hey man, can you get me some TP? It's a bit of an emergency.
It's just standing in there.
Definitely. Thanks.
Is 4 teams too many to be on?
Nope. Excuse me.
Hey, thanks a lot, big guy.
$10.
Would you mind giving me a hand? I'm embarrassed to ask, but I want to
No.
put chocolate in someone's locker. Will you please do it for me?
Alright, Hattrick versus Galloway.
School rules are quite clear on this subject. Quite clear. No
Upstairs girl bathroom first. I don't know why Galloway put it in the girls' bathroom. Getting out of there.
I order you to wait.
Okay, no worries. You came up with that quick.
Why are boys so confusing?
That child had a bottle.
And downstairs.
My mom calls me Prince Algie. She says I'm
It looks like you. What are you
Another
doing?
one for the collection.
Disgusting.
Disgusting for you, really. There's a person who's sneezing and stuff.
Are you asking me on a...
Oh, you're good. Which one are you using? There might be something I've heard of.
You okay?
Either later this month or early next month. That's no worries. Yeah, I've heard of them. I think there's another one called Canva that's free. That's a halfway decent one. I use that one too.
Thanks, Jimmy. You're welcome, Miss. Please take this.
Canva? I don't know why. It is a little... You gotta know what you're doing with it. Not saying that you don't know what you're doing with it, but like you have to know, like fully know what you're doing with the software. Software is not that intuitive. Like it took me a while to really get my hands where I just noticed I have to go to music class. Where's the prefect?
You true is disgusting.
Yep, take me to class.
You will respect the forward order.
I hope you enjoy
Now they're
that
just
as much as I
annoying
did.
me.
Now then, is everyone here? Excellent. Let's proceed.
One time I got 100%. Nice.
You're a natural at banging out the rhythm, Jimmy.
It was easy.
Yeah, thinking about it, I might add this part to the video. I don't know. All right. Alright, I'm gonna do the preppy challenge, save out in the thing, and then that'll be like where we left off. Yeet. Yeet. And I'll do this right quick.
Maybe I can use this to my advantage.
That's the best you can do!
Hopkins, you're pathetic. It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing. Hopkins, you're such a wimp.
That looks like it hurt.
I love watching a good match. $50 says that Hopkins is going to bite it. His left eye looks swollen. There's another round after this. Hopkins is surprisingly tough.
Couldn't you just be friends?
I can do so much better, you know?
Oh, don't worry. Jimmy's tough.
That's the best you can do!
Well done.
Alright, you're good. I'll look out of here in just a minute.
Still standing. It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
That's the best you can do!
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
That's the best you can do! Come on! Give it to him! Come on!
Careful!
Like my shoes, they're genuine puppy leather.
That's the best you can do!
I'll do a round against Hopkins after this fight, if there's anything left.
That's the best you can do! That's the best you can do! That's the best you can do!
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing. It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing. It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
That's the best you can do! That's the best you can do!
Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
Hopkins, go home! I still think Hopkins will lose. That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do.
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
That's the best you can do.
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do.
We want blood. Comes through again.
That's the best you can do.
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do.
The losers are rotten egg.
Give it to him. Come on.
Move like a bee, sting like a bee. Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do.
Move like a bee, sting like a bee. It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do.
Move like a bee, sting like a bee. It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing. Move like a bee, sting like a bee. Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
That's the best you can do.
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
That's the best you can do.
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do.
Nice work, Jimmy.
All right, I won. Give me my prize. There's a little problem. Your parents have to be members of the board for you to be eligible. Tell you what, old chap. We'll give you that old abandoned beach house. Should be nice once you clean it up.
Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to get. So I have the extra save point.
You can count on Jimmy.
Alright, let me see what you got. I like that. I like that. Is there... Okay. Real quick. One just little nitpick. Real quick. Is there any way we can get rid of Nathan Drake? Because I don't play the Uncharted games. Maybe, like, Red Dead Redemption I plan on playing in the future. Like, I want to play Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. So maybe another character? Plus, I don't see Red Dead as, like... that's the thing, I don't know. Maybe... What about Trevor Phillips from GTA? I know it would be, like, all Rockstar, but, like... I think Trevor would fit there. And I like the blue tone that you got. I really like that. That looks good. Here, real quick, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you the 3 logos I have. I'll let you pick which one you like the most. And I'll send you this one. This was one I was using for the band's live stream stuff as well. It's just a background image. It should be that first one that just came through. In case you want to try to do something with that and use it for whatever. It was a free asset I got. There you go. Yeah, no, that looks good. I like that. I like the look of that, though. Alright, I'm gonna go and save this before it crashes again.
Someone told me Mr. Sullivan.
Sent something. I will look at it here in just a second. And this guy's following me on the fucking beach. Okay, cool. Where's the save point? There we go. Cool. And real quick while it's saving. That looks fine. That looks good. Maybe if we can up the saturation of it, just so there's a little bit more bleed. Alright, so this is where I'm gonna leave it. And since I've saved, yeah. Alright, so real quick, I'm just gonna go into split caption. There we go. Right, so I'm just gonna go into this, and I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Fear, I trust your judgment. I like the way that looks. I really like how that looks. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the stream here. You send me whatever you got, whatever you work on, and we can kind of go from there. But yeah, I just realized it's 4:30 in the morning. I need to get a little bit of sleep, even though I don't work tomorrow. I still got a lot of stuff I gotta do tomorrow. So that is gonna be it for me. So yeah, I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, morning, rest, or afternoon, depending where you guys are. And I'll catch you guys right here on the next stream. So, see you guys. Also, I still want to know why it says I have 0 views. It's so weird. I'm gonna refresh it right quick. Yeah, 0 views, 0 likes, 0 concurrent viewers, 0 chat rate. Literally says it's been sitting at 0 this entire time. What? Like, and you've been here. That's the thing. I don't get it. So I'm gonna check a few things. So have a good night, Fear. We'll talk a little bit more tomorrow.